Hi, so this is my second video on my channel. Um this isn't really a topic that someone brought up to me. It was more of one that actually was spurred by a post that a so-called friend of mine made on Facebook. Now, you guys haven't really known me because this is only my second video, but about 6 or 7 months ago, I actually started dressing and felt very male in both mind, and I actually wanted to be a male. Now, most of you would consider that transgender, and that's actually what I identified as. Um, I did have sexual thoughts about men, doing things with men, and I went to a low point in my life where I actually would pretend to be a male online to get the what's the word? Get the male kind of perspective of me, both sexually, emotionally, everything else out through that way. Sorry, my hair keeps falling down. Um, so I would use, I'd go on so many different sites. I'd go on roleplay sites. I'd go on IMVU. I'd make different Facebook accounts. And I actually, that was a really low point in my life. Um, Gradually, I worked back towards being more of a female, kind of. I still have my days where I actually am a man, and I still do actually, I still role play, and I do have a male and a female character, kind of, sort of, where I can, if I have more of a feeling that I am a male, I can do that. I can be a male. And then if I feel, oh, I feel like a female today, I can transition and be that female character. But what happened was a friend of mine who is a transgender. He is transitioning to be a female, and he is very open about his sexuality. He's very comfortable with his sexuality. He actually made a Facebook post about me claiming that I was not a transgender, just because I do not dress like a male all the time. Now, mind you, I was born a female. I have the boobs, I have the vagina, you name it, that's a female part, I have it. So, he made this post, I responded, and broke into a fight. But what just blows my mind is how not the people that accept people like me, that don't basically, we don't, what's the word? We don't basically feel like we are one gender or another. We feel like we don't know what gender we are. Some days we're male, some days we're female. Just yesterday, I went over to a friend's house and I was decked out looking like a male. I had the emo haircut. I had, my bangs swooshed over. I had skinny jeans on. I had a band tee. I looked like a male, stereotypical emo male kid. And as you can see, I'm still wearing a very manly shirt. I am wearing manly pants. The only girly aspect of me is my face and these bracelets right here. No, well, yeah, my voice too. But what blows my mind is that the transgender community, I'm not talking to people that accept people like me, but people that can accept that there are some people that do not feel that they are one gender or another, and thus they are not transgender. Transgender people are people that are transitioning from one gender to another, or are in the middle of transitioning. That means that they are transitioning. It does not mean that they basically connect with one gender or another. Transgender people, you can look at movies, you can look at books, you can look at celebrities. There are people that are just like me. And if there are any other transgender people that feel the way I do, you're not alone, because I feel the exact same way. And I am getting sick and tired of the transgender community telling me that I do not, or that I am not, a transgender simply because I do not dress like a male. Or that I don't dress like a male all the time. Who are you to say or to define what a transgender person is? For all you know, I could be looking, for anybody who has a boyfriend. For all I could be looking at your boyfriend and thinking about how great it'd be to fuck him in the ass if I had a penis. Because I won't deny that I have thought about men in that direction. Just like I have thought of women as having sexual relations with them as a female. I have felt the same thing towards men, but as a male. Now, most of you would consider me confused in that aspect, but I'm actually not confused. I know that I am a pansexual as well as a transgender. If you don't know what a pansexual is someone who does not care what gender someone is. They go basically off of personality or looks. And that's what I identify myself as. I am not bisexual. I am not straight. I am not gay. I am interested in a person as a person, not for their parts. And it just blows my mind that people can tell me that I can't be a transgender simply because I dress like a girl every once in a while. Or that I can't be a transgender because I dress like a male half of the time and like a female half of the time. Who are you to say what I am? Who are you to tell me what gender I am? And who are you to judge someone? I am 19 years old. I am working my way through college. I have a job. I don't want to deal with your drama. And it just blows my mind that the transgender community would, and this isn't just from one person. I have a fan page on Facebook where I already have about 2,000 likes, and I had people attacking me for the posts I had made about being a transgender. Simply because I wore makeup one time in a photograph when I was feeling particularly girly one day. Someone attacked me, and then everybody else started attacking me on this fan page, saying that I was not a transgender simply because I wore makeup. It just blows my mind. I mean, honestly, I could show you guys so many conversations, where you would honestly think I was a gay male. I could show you so many conversations where you would think I was a lesbian. And honestly, if you looked at my room, you'd think that I was a gay male. You'd be surprised just how many yaoi photos are laying around my room. My point is, if you feel the way that I do, or you feel that you don't distinguish yourself as one gender or another, don't let people say that you have to choose. Because you know what? You don't have to choose. I mean, if I want to fuck a guy, I'll just get a strap on. I mean, I can fuck him in that way anyways. My point is, if you don't distinguish yourself as one gender or another, don't worry, because there are people like you. Me being one of them. Just like there are people that are transitioning from male to female or female to male or what have you. There are people that aren't really transitioning from one gender to another. They're basically stuck trying to figure out what gender they are. Everybody goes on about how hard it is for people that are transitioning or that are going through surgery for becoming a male after being a female at birth, or a male becoming a female, or a female becoming a male. But they don't look at the side of the rainbow, as everybody calls it, to see that there are people like me and like you that do not distinguish themselves as one gender or another. This is something that I have been talking to with my psychologist for basically since I started seeing him. And this is something that he's actually trying to help me work through. But there are some people that aren't as lucky. There are people who aren't as lucky to have a support system or anything else like that. And then they get bashed by the transgender community simply because they consider themselves not one gender or another. And that's sad. The symbol for transgenders, homosexuals, is the rainbow. Because there are many different sides of gay. There are females who transition to a male and they sleep with males still. There's females that transition to males and they fuck girls. So why are we attacking other people that are just basically showing another shade of the rainbow? Because there are so many. That's the reason why the rainbow is the symbol for homosexuality and transgender and all that, is because there are so many sides to gay. But it seems that everybody's side of gay is me having a dick and either talking like this or being a look at how cute I am, oh my god, or the same retrospect as a lesbian. People expect that if you're a lesbian, you're going to have your hair shaved off and into a mohawk, or that you're going to be some preppy ass cheerleader. It's pretty sad that we are supposed to be the most open and most accepting group of people being part of the LGBT group, but we're becoming more shallow-minded than the people that are criticizing us now. There are very few people that actually are in our LGBT that really stand by us. And we're turning on each other. And it just blows my mind. So, that's basically, the second video. Just need to let it all out. Let me know in the comments down below if you have ever, especially if you are transgender, if you feel the same way I do, or if you distinguish yourself as one gender or another. Or let me know if I have any LGBTQ people out there. I would love to hear from you. Again, keep up the comments and the posts on my Facebook page. I love hearing from you guys. Even though this is only my second video, I love how it just kind of spurred out of control. So thank you guys for that. And I will report to you guys next week. Have a good night.